Hello everyone, my name is Gnanaraju. I'm a senior coach and also senior senior businessman in Herbalife Nutrition, working as 30K Chief Executive President team member, and I have 20 years of experience in the business. So with my experience, I would like to present you a wonderful video on rich man and poor man attitude. This will give you a lot of clarity, lot of hope, where to change, how to change, and how to improve our business. So like how winners think and how losers think, right? So this video, little longer video, it takes about 1 hour time to make you to understand, but this give you a lot of insight. So that's the reason why I want you to focus more in this the slides and content. So let me go step by step. But before the video, let me say that winners have different kind of mindset, losers have different kind of mindset and attitude. Rich people have different kind of mindset, and poor people have different kind of attitude, right? So now here in this video, we are not trying to insult anyone. So actually, we are trying to help the losers, help the poor people, how to think like a winner, how to think like a rich man, right? So please take this in a right perspective. I don't want to take it in wrong perspective. We love everyone, we love people, but we don't love their attitude, bad attitude. So can they improve? Yes, everybody can improve. Actually, I came from loser. I came from poor man background. I have a lot of those kind of qualities. That is why I can appreciate how to think like a winner, how to think like a rich man. That's how I teach a lot of people in my trainings. So with my 20 years of experience, I could able to touch many people. So with that kind of experience, I releasing this video for you. So how winners think, how losers think, how rich man think, how poor man thinks, right? So let me explain you for some of people who don't know about me. I was a former district minister, group one officer, worked under government of Andhra Pradesh for 10 years. Then I also worked for 15 years in both government and public sector. And 3 years I worked in Center for Good Governance, CGG, as a consultant. I'm a nutritionist, fitness consultant, personal wellness coach for the past 20 years. My age is 52 years. I did my MSc, Master of Science in Zoology, Advanced Diploma in Nutrition Fitness. I also have certifications I'm certified in nutrition, advanced clinical nutrition, certified nutrition fitness consultant, certified sports nutrition consultant, certified exercise science specialist, certified calisthenics trainers, triathlete, marathon runner and cyclist, and CPR EID certified Zumba Strong by Zumba instructor. And we qualified recently as 30K Chief Executive President team members also. So to reach out to us, these are our links. Go to our Facebook and into Instagram and YouTube and all the links. And Instagram, Coach Gnanaraju is my profile. And get to know all the details at the end. Don't ask for less problems, ask for more wisdom. This is what Jim Rohn says. By the way, Jim Rohn is my mentor, one of the international business philosopher. Most of the trainings through I taken through Jim Rohn, right? That's the reason my gurus, my mentors, quotations always comes in between. So rich people always they say, God give me less problems. But poor people always say, God give me less problem. But rich people always say, ask for more wisdom. Why? If you have more wisdom, how many other problems come? You can able to solve them. So don't, Jimran says, don't wish things were easier. Wish you are better. Some poor people always said, give me smaller thing, easy things. But the rich people and the winners always say, they wish for more skills to be more better. They be better instead of things be easier. When things are easier, you can do, but when you are better, you can able to handle any kind of situation. So don't blame the circumstances. It's not the wind that blows, it's the set of the sails. When the wind is blowing this side, ship way needs to go this side, but wind is going other side. So you have to keep the set of the sail so that the ship or the boat has to go in the right same direction. Sometimes if you don't have the set of the sail, you instead of going this way, it can go this way, opposite side. So we end up in reaching a wrong destination. We think we can reach that destination, but we end up in reaching another destination. This what again wonderful quotation by Jim Brown. For things to change, you need to change. For things to become better, you need to be better. So first we have to focus on ourselves. We should not blame it. We should blame on us. When you blame it, you never change. When you blame it on ourselves, we can change. We can become better. So better results come from being a better person. We can have more than we have got because we can become more than we are. So because we can become more than we are. And that's the reason why you can get actually more different values, different kind of result, different kind of incomes. The major value in life is not what you get. The major value in life is what you become. Okay, you become makes all the difference in the world. Transform your fitness and you will transform your business. Most of people, they don't work on their fitness, they don't work on their health. So once you work on your fitness and health, your mindset will change, and things will change, everything. So that's the reason why we change. As I said, I take good nutrition every day, and I do workouts, and change a lot of my mindset. Work on every day, my timetable, my money management, time management, everything. Poor man, if he wins $1 million in lottery, he loses it eventually because he's a mere millionaire with a poor man's mind. But rich man, if he becomes a millionaire by struggling hard, developing skills, gaining a lot of wisdom and experience, he don't lose the millions he earned, right? So even if he loses also, the rich man knows how to earn back, how to get it back. But the poor man do not know how to retain the millions lost because he got the millions by luck, not by hard work, right? So pity the man who is a millionaire, but he's not. He's not a millionaire, but he just have millions. So millions run away, millions fly away within no time. But the millionaire mind will stay away with you. So mindset is important. Millionaire skills are more important than the millions you earn. If your income grows, but you did not grow, your income goes back to where you deserve. So wonderful thing, right? Many people, by luck, they become millionaires. They become rich people. But eventually, once they lose that rich, money, then they become paupers. They don't know how to get back. So that's the reason why if your income grows, but you don't grow, then it's a pity. So then you have to really work hard on yourself so that your income stays where you belong. Otherwise, income goes back to where you deserve. So become a millionaire not for the money, but for what it makes of you. So this is very interesting thing. So that's one of the important thing made me to become a millionaire. Actually, I never thought that you require so much of millions. We don't require so much of millions of dollars. We require little few much money, maybe few thousands. Why you require to earn so much? So that answer comes in here. If you have to become millionaire, not for the money, you can give it to poor people, but for the person you become, what kind of person, what kind of skills you need to get. So that's a very interesting thing. Poor man always chases the people, chases customer, chases associate, chases distributors, everything, but while rich man attracts them. So very interesting. Now rich people always attract. So how rabbit will be caught? So the rabbit will be caught by attracting, by putting carrots in between in the way, so that it will try to eat. Slowly, slowly, the hunter, slowly, slowly put the net and catches it. That's how it works out. Same way with the fish. How people catch the fish? They attract and keep the fish bite. That's how to eat the fish bite, the fish will come, then they'll catch it. So that's how they works out. So you cannot chase the fishes, you cannot chase the rabbits. You have to attract. But poor people, without understanding, they try to, ask customers, please buy my product, please come to my business. That request. So they run away. So you cannot chase them. You have to attract them. You have to show your skills, hide our need. So that's very interesting. Hide your need and show your skills in the marketplace. Again, Jim Rohn quotation. Poor man always fights, rich man avoids. Meaning, poor man try to be a politician in the business. Rich man tries to be a businessman. This is wonderful quotation. In Rome, be a Roman. In water, be a fish. In the business, be a pakka businessman, true businessman. Meaning, in the business, you should not fight. If you fight, you lose the people. So if you avoid the fights, you be like a businessman, maintain good relations with everyone, then you flourish. Correct? But poor people, that without thinking, they think they fight for everything. So they think by fighting as a politician, you become rich. No, politicians, they fight. For politics, politician role is required. But in the business, you should not become politician, right? You should maintain good relations with everyone. Business anywhere is a business. Wonderful thing. Rich people take risk for the sake of business. Poor people take pains for the sake of job transfer. For sake of, they also have the pain, but for getting job, they take a lot of pains. I worked in government and public sector for 15 years. I know how much tough it is to get a transfer from one place to another place, your chosen place. But rich people also take a risk for sake of their business. Rich people are entrepreneur, while poor people avoids the risks. So by avoiding risks, you will not become, wealthy. You can not become winner. So by, taking a calculated risk, you will become rich people. You will become winners. Then I want to ask you one interesting question. If God appears to you, ask you these three, better. So if you want these three you require, rich and comfort, security. Among these three, what is the first preference I'm going to give you? If you ask only one thing, that first thing I am going to give you. Don't ask me three. Then what is that one thing you are going to ask? You want to become rich? Your first preference is rich or comfortable life or secure life, security in the life. What do you want? Very interesting, no? So then my first preference is becoming rich is my first preference. Why? If you ask for rich, temporarily comfort and security will not be there. Initially, you have to struggle, okay, to make money. But richness will come. Once you make a lot of money, initially till you make a lot of money, the comfort, security will not be there. Once you make it, then you can definitely lead a comfortable life. You lead a secure life, right? But if your first preference is comfortable life, then you get comfort and also security. But you don't become rich. You never become rich. So that always comfortable life will be, but you'll never become rich. So if you ask security, yes, God says, yes, sir, I'll give you security, secure job. Job is there, secure. So, but you don't get comfortable life, you don't get rich. The two will not come. So if you have rich, all the two will come. Rest of the two will come. Got it? So that's the reason why if your first preference is like me, becoming rich, temporarily you have to sacrifice comfort and security. Come out of the comfortable life. Come out of the security. Don't look my job. Wait, what will happen if I don't get salary? I'm not telling you to resign now. I'm telling you take reasonable risks. Plan properly. Plan your career. So which one to focus on? You focus on the pain or gain. Rich people focus on the gain, though it's a pain is there. But poor people focus on the pain. And the poor people focus on the problem, whereas rich people focus on the solution. Meaning winners always focus on the solution, but losers they focus on the problem, unfortunately. So it is your philosophy, not the economy, that determines your future, Jim Brown says. Meaning people always blame the economy, blame the country, blame government, blame a wife, blame spouse, blame children, blame everything. Everybody blame colleges, education system, everything. And Jim Brown says, don't, yes, there are there, lacuna are there everywhere. But it's not the country, changing the country important. It is changing yourself. You're changing your philosophy. In spite of all the challenges, how to survive, how to become rich, how to become a winner in this country. That's very important. It's not the economy, it's not the inflation, it's not the government. It is your philosophy that makes you rich. Very important. Rich people always, whatever may government come, whatever political parties come, they make money because their philosophy is clear. Okay, how to use government and make money. It is not what happens, it is what happens to all. It is what you do about what happens determine your future. Meaning, it's what you do in that circumstances. Rain is raining season. Rain is there everywhere. But in the rain, how to make money? In the winter, how to make money? In the summer, how to make money? Seasons, inflation, war, everywhere is there for everybody. But in spite of all the circumstances, how to grow, this will change your future. So it is your philosophy, not the economy. Poor man says, I cannot come to trainings as I have to take care of my children at home. Rich man says, I can't afford not attending trainings because I have to earn money to make my children future secure. That is why I attend all my trainings, leaving children at home to upgrade my skills. So if you don't upgrade his, skills, then how will he become rich man? So that is the reason he has to attend trainings. But poor man says, who will look after my children? He find a nice excuse. My children are there, my something is there. That is why I don't come to trainings. That is why I don't want to earn money. I cannot do. Later on, I'll do. He just postpone his prosperity, right? But a rich man take risks. Yes, of course, I require my children, but for my children's sake only, I'm doing all this. Poor man complains always, but rich man thanks always. Gratitude is very important. So that is the reason I have a practice this gratitude exercise from morning to till you bed, till you sleep. Keep on thanking God so many hundreds of times. So that's called gratitude exercise. So that you don't have that negative attitude all the time. Body, heart is filled with gratitude. That's how you become very positive man. That's how God also try to bless you. Poor man starts the day with complaining, blaming, and thus frustrating all the day. Rich man's morning starts with peace and ends with happiness. Why? Because he's well planned. He always, in spite of the problem, I know problems do exist, but problems does not matter. I know how to find the solution. His focus is clear. The winner's focus is clear. Poor man considers many things are not possible, but rich man considers many things are possible. Poor man thinks it may be possible but difficult to do. But rich man thinks it may be difficult but it is possible to do. See the difference in their thinking, difference in their attitude. It may be possible but difficult to do. Focus is where? Poor man's focus is on difficulty. It can be possible but difficult. But rich man says, it may be difficult, it is possible. I can become president team, I can become chairman's club. So their focus is clear. I can do it. Poor man says becoming president team may be possible but difficult to achieve. But rich man says, even though how much ever it may be difficult to do, but it's possible to become president team. So I'm becoming. So focus on where. See, people, same situation, same company, but the thinking is different. See, it's the time management, it is focus management, it is energy management, very important, not just time management. Some people say, where is the time, sir? I don't have any time only. My problem is time. Problem is I cannot do exercise. I cannot, do whatever you say, sir. I have so many works are there. Where is the time? I have to do my job. I have to go. It's not the time management, it's the focus management. Where your focus goes, energy flows, right? Energy focus same. So you have to plan properly. So how much time you have to do in the office, how much time you have to do part-time, how much you have to, focus on customers and how to go into full-time from part-time. So if you really want to do something, you will find a way. If you don't, you will find an excuse. As per Jim Rohn, correct? No? This is absolutely true. If somebody invites you to a marriage, so you wanted to go, you somehow find the way and go to that marriage. If so you don't want to go, but they give any wedding card. In the mind only thing, what I can go, I cannot attend this wedding. But you say yes, yes. But inside you say no, no. So once you decided I don't want to go, will not go. But you will find an excuse, right? But if you want to go, you will find it. That's called where there is a will, there is a way. If you just have to find your will. Poor man sees bad, listens bad, talks bad. Rich man sees good, listens good, and talks good. Poor man comes late, sits with the backbenchers, and talks to the people at the back and makes friendship with the unsuccessful, and hence becomes unsuccessful. Rich man comes first, sits with the front benchers, and talks to people who comes first, and become successful in the business and make friendship with the successful people in the business and successful. You remember this point. So poor people, they don't have time management, they come late. Winners, they don't come late, they come front, they sit front. So losers, they sit back and make friendship with the people who are backbenchers. You also came late, I also came late. What is happening in the class? I also don't understand. You also don't understand. I also don't understand. Give me your phone number, we'll talk. Both are them, talking about gossiping, negative, nothing is happening, only few people can understand, the teacher is bad and all that. So that's how, wrong friendship, that's how they don't become successful. Whereas rich people, they come in time, the winners, they come in time, they sit front and they win because they make good friendship with the good people, right? Successful people. That's why this was a very interesting quotation by Jim Rohn. Don't join an easy crowd. You want to grow when you join an easy crowd. Then where to go? Go where the expectations to perform is higher. There you grow. There is a qualification to, sit in that meeting. For example, to qualify for vacation, you have to do so many volume points. To qualify for, VIP seating, you have to do so much of business. So then you have to sit in that, along with that crowd. So to come to party, you have to do this business. So that there you grow to, because the struggle and mindset changes and also meeting the right people, the people who are like you, who wanted to go upward in the marketing plan, go up in the ladder, not with the people who are slack and they're in comfort zone, they don't want to push themselves up. So don't join easy crowd. Where is the easy crowd? Movie halls, cinema theaters, right? Bars, pubs, and cinema halls. If there is no qualification, just buy a ticket and go. If you have money, go. That's simple. There you don't grow, but you have to grow. You will grow where there is a expectations to perform is higher. So don't talk like them. Don't talk like poor people. Don't like losers. Don't eat where they eat. Don't dress what they wear. Don't watch what they watch. Don't read what they read. Jim Brown says. So what the losers read, you should not read. What the losers, watch movies, you don't watch. What are the serials they watch, you don't watch. You watch different. What the right kind of people, what the winners, what the rich people do, you try to copy them. That's how you success people. Don't talk, don't eat. See, where they eat, don't eat. So much is their difference, because sometimes you will drag it into their culture. I will tell you how to become rich. Close the doors. Be fearful when others are greedy. Be greedy when others are fearful, as per Warren Buffett. See, wonderful quotation. So when others are going, don't go. Be different. Poor man says, I can't work in this place because there are no trainings here, no sponsor here, no support here. So I will go where everybody is working. So common man says, poor man says, well, no, there is no support. Where I go? I cannot do here because my trainings are not there. Sponsor is, I will go where my sponsor is there, where support is there. But rich man says, I will work in this place and I can see huge opportunity here because there is no one working here. So no competition here. So if I work hard for some time, I can become rich in this place as the entire business of this place comes under me. See what is kind of thinking. So poor man sees easy things, and he sees the pain. Whereas rich man is finding, winner is finding, opportunity. This place, nobody's working. That means if I work hard, if I learn, go and come back, or maybe I require to travel a lot. But once I learn, the entire this place is mine. See the thinking, So monkey nuts. So how to catch a monkey? This is how the people catch the monkey. Hunter catches them by keeping a banana or some nuts in a small, naked, very small naked or tiny, narrow naked, jar. So usually where the monkeys are moving around, so the hunter keeps the jar and silently walks away as if is not aware. So slowly come monkey sees, oh, this man kept the banana, some nuts. So it sees and slowly comes and try to hold it. Then it becomes a fist. It cannot able to move out. So become jar is in the mouth of the jar is narrow. So now it has monkey has a one bad habit. It wants banana also, it wants hand also. If he removes, if he throws away banana, it can able to pull out the hand. But it wants hand also, it wants jar, banana also. It wants nuts also, it wants hand also. Poor people, winners, loser, they have this bad habit. So they wanted to be doing together. They want their job also, they want to become rich also. How do by going into the job, morning 9 o'clock you go and come back by evening 6, 7. Where is the time for you to think about prosperity? Majority 90% of your time given for job only, meaning poor life, salary life. Then where is the time? Where is the time for you to read the books? Where is the time for you to upgrade your skills? So he says, where is the time, sir? I cannot do all this. So do you wanted to become rich? Yes, sir. I wanted to buy a property. Yes, sir. I want to go abroad. Yes. All the things are dreams are there, but you don't want to take risk. You want that also, you want to make this also. Then what to do? Make some sacrifices, no? You just little come down. I'm not telling a resign job, but little, step by step, take some extra time, learn skills, come to attend part-time trainings. Then that's how you become rich. So sometimes our inner man, is like a monkey. So inner monkey, you have to come out of that inner monkey from our mind. A poor man spends rather wastes the time, watches movies, serials, gossiping all the time, unproductive social media. A rich man invests time. Time is money for a rich man. He runs with the time. I'm not telling social media is bad. I'm telling if you don't use properly, it becomes misuse, right? Casualness leads to casualties, as per Jim Brown. If your approach is casual, so naturally you end up in casualties, meaning gone. Life is gone. Whole life is gone. Poor man blames everything every time for his failure. Rich man blames himself first for every failure. Rich man thinks success comes from within, not from without. But poor man thinks success comes from without, not from within. That's why he blames everyone for his failures. He blames the company, blames the products, everything. And he says products are expensive. He's not blaming that I don't know how to sell them. They say always blame someone. Nobody's buys are because costly products. It's not a costly product. People are earning money. You don't know how to sell them, no? You're not blaming that. Products are expensive. Don't blame products. You say I cannot afford them, meaning you are blaming. So once you are blaming that I cannot afford them, then you think next question how to afford them. So meaning I have to increase my expenditure or increase my income or reduce my expenditure. How to afford them? Then that's how your mind grows. So don't blame the company or the policies or the appliance or sponsors or outsiders. You blame it on yourself. Okay, don't blame family, anybody. Just blame it on yourself. How to become rich? How to make myself think better and become nice and rich and prosperous and successful. And who will you become? Set a goal to become a millionaire for what it will make of you to achieve it. Remember what I said before? It is not what you get, it is what you become is more valuable, right? In some jobs, some jobs they become rough people, they become like rowdy cheaters. Some jobs make that kind of thing. In some jobs, for the sake of job, they have to lie, tell all the lies. They have to do crimes in that for that kind of job. So it is not the money you get; it is what are you becoming. In certain real estate businesses, they have to sit in the bar, they sit in the pubs, they have to drink, make the other person to drink, tell all that kind of lies, whatever to get the deal done. So I'm not telling all are wrong. I'm telling many people do that kind of cheating. So in the process, what are you becoming? You made money, but you became a liar. You became a cheat. Your inside heart is not happy. You become a millionaire, but you are not clean inside. So what are you becoming in the process? It's not what you get. It is what you become is more valuable in the marketplace. Let the end of your life find you climbing a new mountain, not sliding down an old one, right? Now many people they blame work is not done, work is not done. Is actually action or work is only 20% of the success equation. 80% is strategy. Suppose you want to buy a nice, want to build a nice property, nice house or nice palace. What is that you require? 80% time in the strategizing. Then once your strategy is done, then action is quick. We can do very quickly in taking the clearances, planning, permissions, and thinking about future, how to maintain it, how to gather the money, how to gather the resources, people. That 80% strategy. So to become president team also 80% is strategy, 20% only action. Either you run the day or the day runs you, as per Jim Rohn. If you don't run the day, day runs you. Who is the master here? Day or you? You have to run the day, meaning you have to have a complete control at what time, what you are supposed to do. And that's the reason I have to have a proper calendar, planning, weekly calendar, monthly calendar, exercise time, what is for prayer time, spiritual time, family time. Everything should have a balance. Some people say no time for family. Bad, you're making money, but for what? For family, no? And don't find time for exercise. Then you are making money for what? You spend in hospitals and you don't have any control. So that's why I have time, proper good time, have a balanced calendar, balanced planning. You don't get paid for the hour, you paid for the value bring in the hour. You don't get paid for the time, you get paid for bringing value to the marketplace. It is bringing value to the marketplace, being valuable to the marketplace and becoming valuable to the marketplace. I already said about that. And have a proper, balanced time management, time for the team, time for yourself, time for customers and all that. So that's why I categorize your timetable and goals and everything as per for community, maintain good relation with the community, family goals and health goals, and your marketing plan goals, career goals, and money goals and financial goals, personal goals and spiritual goals. All the categories should be proper and should have well balanced time management and goals. Why people don't set their goals and achieve them? Because some people they get scared to keep the goals. If you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. So that's the reason you got to have a plan. Otherwise, you are planning to fail. If you set your goal and given a commitment, then 50% of his goal is reached. So many people they don't keep a goal and they don't give commitment. That's the reason poor people become poor. They get scared. Actually, they get fearful. Why fear? Fear means false evidence against the real. It's not true. It's false evidence saying you cannot become rich, you cannot become winner. You saw your face, in your family, anybody become successful. In your family, anybody went abroad. In your family, anybody spoke in English. In your family, anybody came out. So better be compromise, be that way. That's what enemy says, and the mind says fear of false evidence comes and they stuck up and say, yes, I cannot do, I don't have any experience, I don't know English, I don't know Hindi. They all have their own excuses. And many people have the fear of failure, fear of success also. If I become successful, maybe I have to go out of this place. Fear of success, fear of change, fear of unknown. I don't know what will happen. So that's the reason they don't want to become winners. They don't want to become rich. So poor man don't have goals. He will have a lot of dreams. But rich man makes his dreams as goals with a deadline, works for it and achieves them. What is the difference between dream and goal? Dream with a date is equal to goal. Dream with a date, particular date I am going to reach. If he writes the date, then it will become a goal. So that's the reason why poor people, many people have dreams. I wanted to own this, I want to go there, I want to have a nice property, nice jewelry, and all that. All the dreams are okay. But if you have a dream, but you don't keep any date, by what date you want to buy a car, by what date you want to buy a property, so there is no meaning, no? So you got to have a dream plus date, then you will have a goal. And ask, believe, and receive. Poor man don't ask God. Even if you ask, also don't believe. Lord, God, what will happen, Lord? So God, where is the time for God? He will, how many he can able to help you? You don't believe. And even if you ask and believe, also you forget and you will do other works, opposite the works. You don't have the faith. Whereas rich man, meaning all, I'm not telling all the rich people, but I'm telling winners, they ask God, they believe that's going to come, and they receive because they are in the alignment of thought and expression. Like children. Child asks the daddy, Daddy, give me cycle, bicycle. So daddy says, okay, by next festival, by January or Christmas, I'm going to buy. Then child believes. And he will be the same, my dad is buying, my dad. You try to practice, you want to look at the other cycles, bicycles, other children are playing. So then he will be in the same alignment. You don't forget that my dad is going to buy. So he keeps on reminding, Daddy, you are going to buy now. So that's how, the Father in the heaven, he will also do the same. So that is the reason where to become successful, you have to ask, then believe and receive. Poor people, they don't have this. Some people, they get confused also. They ask and forget also. I'm not telling only poor people, losers. Poor man lives in his yesteryears, in the past. Okay, rich man lives in the present, thinking about his bright future. So today you have to live, thinking about tomorrow. But so many losers, on that day I did, on that day I did, they only remember, they stay in the past, they don't move forward. What are your complaints? What are your blaming? What are your excuses? Are you blaming your spouse, government, economy, high prices, no time, no education, no qualification? My boss is angry, my credit cards, everything you're blown up. Are you blaming? So first write it down. What are your problems? Losers are people who are afraid of losing. Come out of that afraid, fear of losing. So winners, they also lose. Everybody fail. Failure is part of the success, right? If you don't fail, then how you know the value of the success? So failing is not a person. Failure is not a person. Failure is an event, not a person. Once you fail, you learn a lot of experience. Actually, you learn a lot in the failure rather than the success. In the success, many people don't know. They don't learn only. They become arrogant. That's why when they become successful, most of them they fall off also. But in the failure, is a good teacher. Not a success is a good teacher, right? Success is a bad teacher. So losers are people afraid of losing. You should not get afraid of losing. Once you fall down 2 times, 3 times, you'll get no. You'll get back. Once you be successful enough. So that is the reason, don't get afraid of losing. Keep on trying, keep on trying, keep on trying. What disease of attitude did you have so far? Which you wanted to turn around? These are like mental diseases, like physical diseases, like diabetes, BP, heart stroke, similar kind of disease. One is indifference. They're indifferent. They're different. They don't show any interest. You want to become rich, okay, sir. Who want to? You want to become successful, okay, sir. Enough. So they're indifferent of anything. They're not curious. They're not, have a passion to succeed. Indecision is also another reason. They don't take a decision by when you want to buy a property, by when you want to reach some position. Indecision is a thief of opportunity. Indecision is also a decision. Wrong, indecision, not taking any decision. So then naturally time passes and you don't reach anywhere. Doubt and worry. Some people have this doubt and worry and over caution, pessimism, negative thinking, complaining, all complaints. So these are very bad enemies of the mind that will steal your dream, that will not help you to reach your goals. So there are 3 P's of procrastination as per John C. Maxwell, one of the wonderful teachers, in leadership with John C. Maxwell. Procrastination is one of the main enemy for success. Enemy of success, procrastination. They don't do in time. They just prolong, prolong, prolong. Why they don't do in time? Because they don't have three P's. One is passion, and number two, purpose. Why should I do this? Why should I stretch my life? Why should I get up early, sleep late? Why should I work hard? The purpose is number three, priorities are not set. These three are important. Our company founder, Mark Hughes, has a passion to help people. He says, I have a passion to help many people, to become coaches, to earn a livelihood, to do part-time. I can help a lot of people in getting good result. Purpose, like my mother died of weight loss, while there should be safe and simple way to lose weight. Like how my mother died, how as a child I struggled. Like that, no mother should die for the sake of, losing weight. That is his purpose. So somebody have a purpose. My father died of diabetes. I don't want to any father to die of diabetes. There should be the simple way, easy way to get rid of this diabetes problem. So have purpose, priorities. What is your priority? If you have a proper passion, purpose, priorities will be set. I will do this in my first life. Second, I make a lot of money and give it to poor people. So have priorities. What should you do? Poor man hates his work, hence he do not do the things with passion, and hence he is not happy. Rich man does his work with passion and diligence because he loves his job and hence he is committed to finish his work. So with the passion, with the diligence, he loves. So poor man demands all the time. If you make him to do extra work, he says, "How much you will give me?" That is all poor man's thinking. But rich man goes extra mile and extra mile of service without expecting any extra money for his service, right? So this is very important. Extra mile of service with the same money. They're not expecting anything but wanted to give more. Once you are giving more, there is a future for you. So there is no competition at the extra mile as per Brian Tracy. So once you are giving the best of your service, the best coaching, best customer service, where do customers go? They will come back to you. There is no competition for you. People always look for you, right? It is not the presentation skills, but persuasion skills important. Sometimes I said this, sir, but he did not listen. I explained to him, sir, I given a presentation, but he did not buy. He says it's not the presentation, it's the persuasion skills important. Become a good presenter, but become a not just only presenter, but also become a good, great persuader, as per Jim Rohn. Money is temporary, but volume points is temporary, but people are permanent. So don't lose the people for the sake of profits or volume points or for your own rules. People are permanent. So don't lose the people for the sake of temporary money or the volume points, right? So income from hard work, salary and hard work, income from smart work or leverage, which is a better one. Both are important, hard work and also smart work is more better through leveraging on people's energy and time. So because you have to find time when you are sleeping, also should somebody should work and you should make money. So never depend on a single income. Make an investment to create a second source. This is what Warren Buffett says, one of the richest man and a good teacher, one of the important, deeply respected worldwide richest man. He says, don't depend on one income. So many people do only one income, salary. If salary is temporarily suspended, it did not come in time. They fall on the streets. They say, sir, what should I do? How will I live? So only depend on single source. Have different kind of source, income. So this is what we promote in Herbalife with our company. We multiple incomes, multiple source of flows, income flows. Income from retail and recruitment, both are important, but recruitment to do retail right way is more important. So meaning you recruit more people so that they do your work, so that you can learn residual income, leverage on their energy and time. Most of the rich people they recruit, poor people they don't know how to recruit. Okay, so recruiting is like a rich man's mentality, winner's mentality, because you only have 24 hours, limited time. So to make more money, you have to find people to do your work, right? To do turnover of your business. So recruiting is very important. You don't become rich by retailing. You become rich by recruiting who do your work retailing, right? So you don't build a business, you build people, and then people build the business. That's what Zig Ziglar says. Wonderful. Now you build people and people build the business. So to build the people, you have to find the people. So there is a difference between retail and recruiting, right? So both are important, but which is more better? After some time, yourself, how much hours you can work? 18 hours, 19 hours. But beyond time, there is a limit. But recruiting, if you recruit 10 people, everybody finds 5, 6 hours, you find more hours, man hours being worked for you, you get commission on them, right? So if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. So that's what Warren Buffett says. Until you die, keep on working, but you don't become rich. So that's why you have to find a way to make more money even when you are sleeping. Someone is sitting in the shade today because someone's planted a tree long time ago. Very important. So if nobody plants a tree, then you will not sit in a shadow of the tree, correct? So that means you have to find a way. First, you have to sow the seeds, recruit more people, have more customers. So then whatever business you build, that will be eventually given to your children and grandchildren. So they find happiness because my daddy, long time back, they did it. So have a nutrition club, but a club nutrition club should not be your goal. Club is not the goal. Club for your goal, very important. So goal should be the main important. Club running is not the goal. Club for your goal. Never get defocused from your goals. Always look at your vision board. Always look at your club gauges, numbers game. In the club, how to make more numbers, business be done through the club. That's more important rather than the club itself. So what gets measured gets improved as per Peter Drucker. So if you don't measure, you cannot improve. So what gets measured gets improved. Money gives happiness or happiness gives money. Poor people think or losers think, if I have more money, happiness automatically comes. Or it's not true. If you are happy, you attract more people. That's how your business will come. You attract more customers, more distribute, more associate towards you. So that's why happiness first. Then happiness gives money. Not money gives happiness. But poor people think first money. No, that's the reason why they lose out. First happiness, be happy. First work on themselves. And next point is, if I had more money, I would have better plan. Some poor people think if I have more money, then I can manage for my money management. I don't have any money. Only where is the money management issue? That's a totally wrong attitude by the poor people or the losers. But winners, the rich people, they say, if I have a better plan, I will have more money. So actually, it is when money is tight, that's the time you require money management plans also. If you had a better plan, you would have a better money. So it's not the money amount that counts, it's the plan that counts. Have a plan how to allocate money, how to invest money, how to save money. When the resources are very small, you have to start practicing when the resources are very small. You don't become rich by earning, you become rich by multiplying, keeping it and multiplying. That's what Warren Buffett says, many people say. Rule number one, never lose money. Rule number two, never forget rule number one. So Jim Rohn and Warren Buffett, my teacher, they always say, never lose money. Always take risk, but reasonable risk. Okay. If you buy things you do not need, soon you will have to sell the things you need. Meaning you should understand difference between what you need and what you want. Wants are unlimited. What you need is more important. So if you don't, if you ignore this rule, if you buy things which you don't require, soon you will have to sell things you need also. Required things also you have to sell them. So do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving. Many people, they spend it first, then say, where is the money for saving? But Warren Buffett says, first save money, then whatever left is there, from that leftover money, you try to spend. So very interesting, no? And savings. For a poor man, money spent on trainings is expenditure. Hence, avoids training to save money. But for a rich man, money spent on trainings is investment, and hence invest more on trainings to improve his skill, to avoid mistakes, learn ways to improve business. That he makes more money by attending more trainings. Because trainings are opening his mind and trying to work on himself and try to become a better person. That's how he makes more money. But poor man try to save 1,000 rupees ticket, 2,000 rupees for a training ticket. They try to, come away. They shirk away from training. They try to, as if they wanted to save money there. So they spend all in restaurants and clothes and other things, cars and other things. For fun sake they spend that. But when it comes to training, they try to become more wiser. Actually, it's like foolish thing. So poor man says, I try to save money by consider training expenditure as an expenditure. But a rich man considers, winner considers training expenditure as the investment, not expenditure. The best investment you can make is an investment in yourself. The more you learn, the more you will earn, as per Warren Buffett. You have to learn. The more you learn, you will earn. Learning is the beginning of earning. Poor man always wants to take, rich man wants to give. Poor man postpones charity. Rich man gives 10% of every monthly income as charity. So giving starts the receiving process. Don't, stop your charity. First preference when you earn money, the first 10% should go to God. First 10% go to the poor people, right? So when you give to those people, weak people, people who cannot give you back, God will give you. Okay. Poor man spends all that he earns. Rich man keeps at least 10% of savings, at least 10% as charity, at least 10% as investment. That's called 30%. 10% for charity, 10% for savings, 10% for investment. So that's the reason why you don't become rich by earning, but by keeping, as I said, remember. Jim Rohn says, so rich man moves to 30 to 70, from 70 to 30 formula of allocation. Meaning, first to start with 30%, strict allocation, 10% for saving, 10% for investment, 10% charity. 30% is done. And live by rest of the 70%. Don't eat all the money. Allocate 30 and eat from all the expenditure from the 70%. And slowly make it 30 to 70 into 70 to 30. How? Eventually, step by step. How you make? Meaning you give more money, 70% of your earnings to charity, investment, and saving. You are actually reducing your expenditure. Expenditure only 30%. So making 70 to 30%. So reducing, you are surviving on that less money, reducing your expenditure. That's how allocation. So poor man says there is no money left to allocate, but poor man blames money problem. Rich man says allocation problem. It's not the money problem, it's allocation problem. It's not what you earn, it is how you allocate, as per Jim Rohn, right? So no matter how great the talent or effort, some things just to take time. You can't produce a baby in one by getting 9 women pregnant. So you are in a hurry. I want to get a baby fast. So how much ever you struggle, you will not get to baby in 1 month. How much ever you do, but it takes 9 months time. That's a minimum time. So you require to be patient. Poor man always get tempted, wavering on his commitment from one opportunity to another, from one company to another, from one team to another. Rich man once decides, he gives commitment. Once he's committed, he will work hard in his plan and implements. Even if other temptations come, he don't get tempted to other opportunity. He knows he can make a big in that opportunity. Is already in, and no need of wavering. Poor man changes his jobs and companies frequently. Rich man thinks twice before starting his job or career. And once he starts it, he sticks to it. He works consistently till he achieves his promotion or target. Poor man quits in difficulties, but rich man never quit. He finishes a given job and only then he quits. Winners never quit. Quitters never win. Very important. If you keep on quitting, changing the roles, then you will not get a permanent, very good, consistent work. Basically you are inconsistent, right? So work on yourself. Once you decided, you committed, then do it. Don't talk, in between stop, and don't keep on changing the places, changing the companies, changing the opportunities. Poor man considers self usage of herbal products as expenditure, but rich man considers self usage of herbal products as investment. Otherwise he cannot promote their usage. If you use it, you can sell it. If you don't buy it, you cannot sell it. First you have to become a good consumer to become a good salesman, right? So if you don't use them, how can you talk about it, the benefits of it, value of it? So poor people say expenditure, that's why they don't use, that's why they don't become rich. They cannot sell this product. Rich man works on his result and sell his result than the product. Poor man can't sell his result as he did not use the product well. So he tried to sell the products without using. Thus, he fails in selling them. So this is a problem with the poor people. Rich people, of course, it's a painful on my budget, but he uses, once he uses, he gets the result. He sell the result, not the product. That's why you make more money. But poor people, they want to sell the product instead of result because they don't get the result. Because they did not use it. It's like a vicious cycle, right? So in the spending and investing, invest. Rich people always invest. Poor people always spend. Okay. So spending will not give you money back. Investing gives you money back. Assets, poor people don't have assets. Rich people always invest in the assets. Liabilities, poor people thinking that they are asset, they spend it on liabilities. Liabilities actually take away your money from the pocket. Assets actually give you money back into your pocket. So borrowing and lending. So which is best? Better is don't borrow. Borrowing is always not correct. You can make money by borrowing, but at a higher level for only some rich people, at a very high risk taking kind of people. But otherwise, don't become a borrower. Better to become a lender than spender. Okay, you can give lending than spending. You waste wasting the money, but better to become a lender than the spender. Don't take borrowing, because if you borrow, then you have to end up in paying more money. So don't take loans also. If you keep on taking loans, or if you keep on giving loans, there are EMI, there are kind of installments, interest, lot of things are there. You are not a professional in understanding this. Once you are professional, you can give how much is the risk, how much is the interest. In case he is not paying me back, then how is the guarantor, and who is the surety. If you know all these things, then you can do. Otherwise, don't do. Again, you lose the relationship also when you borrow, when you give money to the people. Be careful while lending also. Don't invest in the depreciating asset, invest in the appreciating asset. Some things they keep on going down in their value over a period of time. That's called depreciate. For example, car if you buy, it will be over a period of time, it goes down, goes down. That if you take an EMI loan, you actually spending double of it, triple of it. Loan also will go on, and that asset also you call as depreciating asset, but it's not asset. It value also goes down. So appreciating assets is always like land. If you buy it, the appreciating asset land, it over a period of time increases the value, correct? Some business they increase, the shareholding increases. Price is what you pay, but value is what you get. So you need to understand the difference between price and value. Poor man considers products as expensive, and ordinary people cannot afford them to buy. That is why he can't sell them. But rich man consider these products are cost effective and not costlier. We give value when you buy, right? Price is what you pay, but value is what you get. So we people buy the value, not the price. But poor man thinks they are very expensive products. It's not expensive. If people think it is valuable for their health, they'll buy it. People buy when they wanted to buy, not when you wanted to sell. They don't, if when you wanted to sell to your children, your mother, your auntie, your neighbor, auntie, please take this. They don't buy, they don't require now. Maybe who is interested, they'll buy, right? And for that reason, don't argue with them and say, I don't want to talk to you, I spoil the relation. No, no, no. So it is a demand and supply principle always. If the demand is there, they'll buy. So if they think it's worth, they will buy. So just your duty is to find more people who are really requiring the need. They should find the need. That need you have to fill it up, right? Rich man consider cost is not my problem. It is the customer's problem to arrange their finances. So my problem is giving the best presentation on how they need these products immediately in their life. Rich man gives many budget options for people's budget-friendly options they want to buy, including installment option. They give how to pay in easy installments. Like today you pay for this so much, you only come for 10 days sample. Then afterwards you pay for next 10 days sample, 20 days, something like that. So it gives installment option also, how to use the products. At the same time gives a budget option also. There are 2,000 worth, 3,000, 5,000, 7,000. Choose according to requirement. According to the result also will be slower, and recording result also will be higher when the price increases, because more the products are coming in the budget options, right? So it gives the different options. So you have to, it's not the money problem, it's how they pay, and how much they have their budget, and accordingly they allocate, right? So poor man thinks everybody needs to change for things to change. But rich man thinks for things to change, he need to change, and not everybody. Even if nobody is changing, he will change for becoming better. I already said you. Poor man thinks what he don't want. Rich man thinks what he wants. All the time, what is that poor man thinks about poor man poverty, my problem, my failures, my sickness, my accidents, my debts. All the time, why only me, God? Why only my problem? Why like this happening for me, my family? All the time thinks about negative things, what all is going all wrong. But rich man thinks about prosperity, how to become rich. If you ask a rich man, if you ask a winner, what are you thinking? He says, I am next goal is like this. I'm planning on how to reach that next level. He focuses always on next level solution and how to reach that. Whereas poor man thinks, why all these my problems to me? Why that is this? That's how he breaks the head. Why I am only becoming a woman? Why I don't understand all these things? Why I don't study before? These are all like poor man's or loser's attitude. So how to become a get team? How to become a president team? How to become a chairman's club? That's his goal. So he focus always on that. That's how he becomes winner. Or a rich man. Poor man sympathizes and worry with the people who are like him, and be with the failed ones and lower class and middle class. Rich man with the rich man thinks like him and talks like him and acts like him. I said, remember, poor people with the poor people, rich people with the rich people. Why? The thoughts are the same. Poor people sympathizers. You also don't have money. I also don't have money. So we both are friends. Come on, let us go to bar and let us drink alcohol. So they forget our problems. So that's what poor people always will make friendship with the poor people. And they always talk about same negative, same gossiping, same failures and all. Not talking about we have to be disciplined, we have to maintain money management straight, we have to take care of our children. Those kind of things will not come with the failure people. Poor man gets attracted to quick rich schemes, fluctuating incomes rather than to work hard. But rich man gets attracted to long-term income and stable income, and that's why he works hard. He develops people and not just developing volume points. Rich man plays games with poor man's mind. Poor man falls in the trap of rich man. Example, Kaun Banega Karorpati, Lucky Lotteries, etc. Right? So these people, they know how to attract the poor man's time, attention. That's why all the people are hooked on the TV, thinking that who will become rich. And the person who played this scheme, he become rich and throwing some few pennies into the market. That's how Amitabh Bachchan became rich. When KBC came, right? People are thinking who will become rich. Actually, Amitabh Bachchan, for the sake of fun, we are telling Amitabh Bachchan became rich. So that's what I'm telling. So poor man always falls in the trap of the rich man schemes. Not the overnight scheme that will help you to become rich. The hard work, strategy, plan, time management, discipline, work hard, developing the skill. Those are more important. Not just overnight rich. Don't get attracted to those kind of schemes. What we learn from history is that people don't learn from history. Very interesting. No? In the history always says, work hard, stable income, develop like how we develop businessman. I took 20 years to come to this kind of level. So hard work, patience, how to learn people, how to deal with the people, relation, all important. Without this, suppose if I become suddenly, 30K and the chief executive team, I'll fall down. Poor man postpones his work and trainings, blaming the weather, seasons, functions, Rasta Roka agitation, Bandh calls, employee strike, rain, water, sun, heat, etc. Rich man don't postpone his work, thinking that God is doing his work, his duty well. Let me do my duty equally well. So don't postpone. Looking at the seasons, looking at the buns, looking at rain and sun and all that. Poor man sees the rain, the pain, the problem. But rich man sees the goal, the gain, the solution. See the look at the change in the look. Poor man sees the no of customers as no, but rich man sees no means not now. Poor man is negative minded most of the time. Rich man is positive minded most of the time. Poor man is anti-war against many issues. Rich man is pro-peace and in favor of most of the solutions. Poor man says glass is half empty. Rich man says glass is half full. Half full. Poor man is pessimistic while rich man is optimistic. You understand the difference? So poor man has scarcity mentality. So he thinks one has to cheat other one to win the competition because scarcity of resources. So rich man has abundance mentality. Herbalife business is like ocean. Customers has fishes in the ocean. How many fishes are there in the ocean? So many. Unlimited supply. So no need to cheat anyone to win because there is no competition with others in fishing except with himself. So is the need for win-win with his neighbor. So that's the reason why we don't fight. We don't have the scarcity mentality. We have abundance mentality. Meaning business is so much. The fishes, how many are there in the ocean? So many, so much of business is there. So many people requiring our products. So many nutrition clubs are required. So no need of worry of one few clubs coming here and there. So many poor people not even have any mentors to discuss their problem. But rich people have a lot of great mentors. So poor people don't maintain good relation with the mentors. They don't go to mentors only. Even if they go also, sometimes they go, they don't go. When their problems come, they don't go, thinking that my problem, what my mentor can do. But rich people are always in touch with their mentors, not just in their bad times, but also in the good times. And they always have many mentors. Very important. Mentors means gurus. They try to help you out, seek counsel from advice from the seniors. So poor people, they don't take advice. They try to do themselves. They fall in their own fall. More only makes you more of who you are. It is not the more. It is the small things you start mastering. Bigger things automatically come. Some people say, if I make more money, then I learn money management. If I have bigger house, then I maintain it well. It's not a bigger house, it's a smaller house. When you have a smaller things, if you are disciplined, God will give you eventually bigger things, bigger customer base, bigger team. If you cannot deal with a small customer base, small associate team, then Even if God gives you a whole country business, you lose out. You don't know how to deal with it. So that's what Jim Rohn says once. You should make one time, you're a finance minister of your country. You wish you want to become finance minister, but can it be possible when you cannot maintain your own house finance properly? House, if you can bring it properly, then slowly company you can bring it properly. Then you can bring state finances proper. Then you can make country finances proper. That's how you grow step by step. It's not that bigger things make you rich. It's smaller things. Smaller things, if you are faithful, then God will give you bigger things. Poor man says, I don't have money to attend trainings. But rich man says, I also don't have money, but arrange the money to attend training so that I can start earning. So you have to arrange money. You don't say, I don't have money. Poor man attracts poverty, rich man attracts prosperity. Remember, I was kept on telling you, poor man gives products for discounting, but rich man makes more money while asking for consultation fee and fee for sampling and so on. So reverse actually. Poor man always loses that money. Rich man always try to make more money in the name of consultation. Poor man violates ethics to go fast to become rich. Rich man respect ethics to go far in the business. Seeing long-term business prospers to become rich. So always when your goal is to longer goal, far, want to go far, you have to be strong in the ethics. If you weak in ethics, you want to make quick money, you violate the ethics, gone, you lose the ID. And what will you do? You cannot reach on. So poor man do not have any vision, mission, strategy, plan of action to become rich. No long thinking, no vision, no plan of action. But rich man has a clear, specific goal, mission, plan of action to become rich. And which is the best method? Everybody fight. What is my best method? Everything works if you work. If you work, every method will work. It does not matter a cat is black or white so long as it catches the mice. So if the cat should be black or white, what does how it matters? If black cat or white cat, its goal is to catch the mice. It's done. The work is done. Everyone should copy the successful method. Some people say it's not correct. Winners don't do different things. They do the things differently. Shokera, you can win. Famous book, right? So it's a winners always try to change differently, do differently. Okay, but principles are the same. Principles behind are the same. But need not copy everyone. You compete with your own self and take a decision now. If you take a decision now, in the next year, you would change the direction, your destination will also change. If you are the same position, if you are the same person, you don't change anything, you'll get next year also continue to make the same income, same money, because you are the same, you are going in the same direction. But if you change a different direction, you go to a different destination, right? So next to 4 5 years, where you want to land up in a bad situation or good place. Some people say, poor people say promotions are bad. Some people say good, which is the correct. Promotions always good if you can able to tailor make in a right way. Bring the best from the person, inner person, make them to work hard. Then it is good, but not by putting money and buying the stock, buying the products. Sense of urgency is always good sense. There is a law of diminishing intent. The intention, the power of intention diminishes, goes down with the time. So if you want anything, you want to buy a car, do it quickly. Then that intention, you do work hard. If you lose that intention, then you don't work on it. So sense of urgency always works. There are three pieces to the puzzle: products, marketing plan, and you. You have to work on yourself. Learn your skills as a coach, wellness coach. Develop the skills, and leadership traps are there. Be kind, but not weak. Become strong, but not rude. Be bold, but not bully. Be thoughtful, but not lazy. Be humble, but not timid. Be proud, but not arrogant. Have humor without falling. Okay, so Jimran, very interesting. Huh? So this is almost last slide. Winners make commitment, losers make promises. Winners have dreams, losers have schemes. Winners, when make mistakes, says I'm wrong, I was wrong. Loser says I was not fault. Winners say I must do something. Losers say something must be done. Winners are part of the team. Losers are apart. They are not part of the team. They want to be alone. Winners see possibilities. Losers see obstacles. Winners see the gain. Losers see the pain. Winners believe in win-win. Losers believe in someone has to lose to him to win. Winners make it happen. Losers let it happen. As per Shivakera in the book, you can win. And similarly, some more quotations are there. Left side, the winner is always part of the answer. The loser is always part of the problem. The winner always has a program. The loser always has an excuse. The winner says, let me do it for you. The loser says, that's not my job. The winner sees an answer for every problem. The loser sees a problem in every answer. The winner sees a green near every sand trap. The loser sees 2 or 3 sand traps near every green. The winner says it may be difficult, but it is possible. The loser says it may be possible, but it is difficult. So ultimately, all these things are good for you. And finally, Bill Gates quotation: if you born poor, it is not your mistake. But if you die poor, it is your mistake. Finally, it is, God has given you the, put you into the earth. Your goal is to, before you die, do something, do something that actually should not die as poor. You should not die as a failure. Die as a, rich man, die as a winner. Take all these trainings. If you require mentorship, guru, we are there. You can always call us. Instagram, Facebook, website, YouTube, email, phone numbers are given. But if you already joined Herbalife or with some coach, be with them. Don't come with. If you don't have anyone, we are there to help you. You can always join with us. I was like a simple ordinary, leading ordinary life. You can see my pictures. Me and my wife at the age of 27. I was like this. Though I got a good job, bigger job, assistant inspector general of regional stamps, security and all that is there. But unfortunately, poor. Can see no health. I was having a tummy and not disciplined life. As a district registrar, morning go and come back by night. I worked in districts like Khammam, Nalgonda, Vijayawada. I also worked in head office. So several years, for 10 years, I worked there almost in this job. So a very responsible job. So, but unfortunately, I don't give time to my wife. That's the reason why my wife came to this company. Then for a part-time, eventually we started using the product and she got great result. Before coming to here, Herbalife Nutrition, I taken her to twice to obesity clinics, but all cheating, she did not get great result. So that's the reason why we know the value of the result here, nutrition and exercise and lifestyle habits correction. We understand what is science, what is the best for common people. So then I started using program. You can see the different results. We both, after getting result, we got curious. We wanted to help people. That's how we started helping our family members. Then we got great results, achievements. Then we started giving to more people. That's how our business taken up. Then after working for 10 years in the government job, I quit my job and I'm totally a new person. I'm 52 years plus. My wife is 45 years. We are new person, new lifestyle, ordinary person with ordinary lifestyle, but different person, different lifestyle, naturally different income, different thinking. So you can see the difference. How much is the transformation then and now? 27, now 52 years plus. So I want you also to get this kind of result. It is your right to become successful. It is your right to become winner. It is your right to become champion. It is your right to become a rich man, right? So come out of your poverty, come out of thinking, old thinking, and how we changed. I'm now a full marathon runner. I do 42 kilometers running. My wife does 10 kilometers running. I also make my children also to run, do exercise and fitness. You grow with your child. You see, my children are growing taller, and we both become leaner. As days goes by, and I'm like a coach, and you can see me there with my clients. Green t-shirt, blue t-shirt, making with the clients to make, and we speakers. We inspire people, we inspire crowds, and wherever we go, we have a great, my loving customers and associates team. And this out, we don't give the money. We teach how to make, how to fish. We don't give fish, ready-made fish. So these are our teams and the corporate presentation. We go to different companies also giving presentation. We touch and lift up so many ordinary lives. This is what we do. And leading an inspired life. Leading an inspired life is very important. So first you study, then practice and develop. Study, practice, and teach the people. Teach them what they don't know. These values, how to think like a successful man, how to become like a rich man. So whatever discipline, whatever lessons you learn, skills you learn, teach them. As administrator to leader, totally different in my thinking and my abilities. I grown so much. My wife also grown so much. Recently, she was awarded Woman for Golden Telangana, and we recently got this lifetime achievement award of 1 million value points. If you want to become a wellness coach like us, welcome. You are always welcome. You can join with us. Or if you want a personalized plan for you on diet and fitness lifestyle, we are also welcome. But if you already have a coach, please stick to them. If you don't have, come to me. I already given phone numbers and Insta and Facebook website, all the details, YouTube, Coach Gnanaraju and Gnanaraju, all these are there. And all the links are there. You can always join us. Thank you so much for your time. And our goal is, our purpose is making the world healthier and happier. and in the process, healthier and wealthier and happier. If you like this video, please share this video to many of your friends and family members. And if you like my channel, subscribe to my channel and share this video. Maybe if one person change their mindset and become great, we'll all be happy, right? We'll get God's blessings. So that's what I am here. So share this video to many people and subscribe my channel and give the comments how you liked it, what did you like it. And thank you so much for your time. Wish you all the best. God bless you. Tata. See you. Bye bye.